Okay, let's take a look at the debate topic tonight. We're just a few weeks away from general elections, and last night the BJP released their first list of 195 candidates. Now it returned and it retained faces in crucial states. Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, faces that we are already familiar with. But it made major changes in Delhi and in Chhattisgarh. Tonight on the show, we're going to be focusing in particular on controversy created by two of the BJP's choices. The first in West Bengal, where the BJP nominated Bhojpuri singer Pawan Singh and has since fielded much criticism from the Trinamool Congress, which says that Singh's music is derogatory towards Bengali women. At a time when the TMC, the Trinamool Congress, which is in power in West Bengal, is on the back foot because of events in Sandesh Khali, is this the ammunition that the Trinamool Congress needed? The other key accusation we'll be taking a look at tonight, back in Delhi, where the BJP has nominated Bansuri Swaraj in Delhi. This is Bansuri Swaraj. Now, she is, of course, the daughter of the late BJP stalwart Sushma Swaraj, and her nomination has made the Congress ask the question, how can you accuse us of dynastic politics anymore when you're making choices like this? Let's take a look at all of this. We'll take a deeper dive right now.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi is anti-Bengali. He came here, he lectured on women power, Nari Shakti, and then gives a ticket to someone who has vilified Bengali women. That's the Modi he guaranteed. If you speak ill of Bengal, if you speak ill of women, we'll give you a ticket.
ज़्यादा टिप्पणी नहीं करना चाहिए, क्योंकि जो लोग टिप्पणी करते हैं पीछे अगर मुड़ के उनके गिरेबान में झांक के देखते हैं, बहुत कचरा है, बहुत कचरा है।
Okay, we told you that this story starts in West Bengal. So let's go over to the spokesperson for the All India Trinamool Congress that we have joining us tonight, Toufi Rahman. Sir, good evening. Thank you for joining us here on CNN News 18. Sir, I'd also like to tell our audiences that we have with us the spokesperson for the BJP, Siddharth Yadav. Both of you are with us here tonight. Let's go over first to Siddharth Yadav, who's a spokesperson for the BJP. Mr. Yadav, if I may come to you and ask you, Pawan Singh, the person right in the middle of the storm since late last night. Sir, Amit Malviya, BJP spokesperson, defending the nomination of Pawan Singh, saying that his body of work should be respected. Sir, it doesn't take too long to find the music that the TMC is objecting to, sir, and it is deeply disrespectful music to Bengali women and to women in general too. But Bengali women in specific, let's stay there for a second, sir. 2022, he released a song called Bangal Wali Mal. Didn't take too long to find that, sir. Why has the BJP nominated this person, sir? Siddharth Yadav, are you able to hear me? All right, I don't think we're able to hear Siddharth Yadav or have that connection with him. We'll try to re-establish it. Till then, we'll go over to Toufi Rahman. Mr. Rahman, sir, we are waiting to re-establish that connection with the BJP till we're able to and direct that question to them. Why don't you take to me, sir, what the TMC has had to say about that nomination? It took place yesterday. We've had fiery responses coming in from your leaders. Go ahead, sir.
See, first of all, I would like to convey apology from my side being using such words. Bengali, Mal and on. I'm really sorry because I have two females in front of me. One is from the Congress and one is you, ma'am. I'm really sorry for those words coming from a man. So one thing is very clear. See, I want to convey a message to the people of Bengal clearly that Modi and his team is anti-Bengal and a Bengali is staying in West Bengal. From all the communities, giving ticket to such a character who wants to demean our women and their dignity is a sheer example of anti-women. And they talk about Nari Shakti, ma'am. Ma'am, don't forget, from last 55 days, 60 days, you'll be hearing about Nari Shakti, about women's, claiming like we are not bothered about women. Such stories are coming up. But again, giving to such, bringing such people from in Asansol and they want to fight elections over there, it's very surprising from our side. And no wonder the given candidate is a misogynist. And he just ran because he was aware of the consequences. The people of Asansol will answer BJP in a style which is harmonious.
Okay, let's
And you will see
so
that very
let's
quickly.
go over to the BJP then to understand that. I'll ask you to stay with us. Let's go over to Siddharth Yadav. Sir, are you able to hear me now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I just wanted to ask you, since yesterday evening, the BJP, Amit Malviya, your key spokesperson, coming out on social media and defending Pawan Singh. We'll talk a little bit more about Pawan Singh taking away his nomination in a little while, because he's already done that, let me tell our audiences. But the fact that the BJP even nominated him in the first place, sir, as we were telling our audiences earlier, it doesn't take too much of a deep dive, frankly, to find the music that the TMC finds so objectionable. Sir, for example, Bengali Wali Mal, that's a song from 2022. But if you just open all of his discography, sir, multiple songs that are offensive to women, not just this one. Why did the BJP nominate him, sir? And I know what the BJP's response is going to be. We've been talking to spokespeople through the day. You're obviously bringing up Sandesh Khali. We'll get to that in a second, sir. But why did the BJP nominate this person?
No, what has to be understood is that whatever TMC has to say today or whatever they are objecting to today is a different matter altogether. Because if TMC was actually sensitive about women issues, it was sensitive about women's security, about any such thing, then their response to how they have been running their government and how they have been defending such culprits would have been much different. The issue is a bit different. He has a following of his own. He's a star. He's a singer, and anybody and everybody should critically analyze about his art, about what he produces. But when it comes down to governance, what the TMC government is doing in Bengal should also be analyzed. Is it an attempt by the TMC to overshadow what has happened in Sandesh Khali?
Right.
And I know that you're going to object to this and say, and I know you're going to object to this and say that why bring Sandesh Khali? Everybody is talking about Sandesh Khali. It is to be brought because it is important.
I'm not objecting to
because
that.
If any political
Mr. Yadav,
party,
one second. I'm not at all saying that. We'll actually take that question to the TMC in just a second. That's not what I'm saying, though. I'm asking you, sir, do you agree that his body of work is derogatory? Do you agree that a song called Bengal Wali Mal is derogatory, sir? Tell me that first.
No, I've given you that liberty, and I think everybody has that liberty, that if any artist, he's an artist, there's no doubt about it. He has a following, there's no doubt about it. He is involved in the industry, there's no doubt about it. Whatever work he is creating, everybody has that liberty to critically analyze what his work is. It does not really depend upon what my opinion on this is.
Okay, so
I can give you my opinion.
You're refraining.
But I'm saying the larger point is larger point is that you also have that liberty and everybody has this liberty.
So I got your second question. Your second question is, okay, but then let's move on to the question of governance. But even there, so the TMC's Mahua Moitra putting out a video of this same man, Pawan Singh, being asked about West Bengal. And in that interview, he's saying he doesn't know much at all. He's being asked, what do you know about the politics of West Bengal? He's saying, you know what, when I get into power, I will decide, but I don't know much.
Instead of an apology, I mean, he's giving excuses.
Mr. Urrahman, I'll come to you in a second, please. Mr. Yadav, do go ahead.
Yes, thank you. And are we sure, and I asked this question, that all the candidates fielded by TMC and all their members of parliament who even got elected last time, few of them were celebrities. Celebrities who had never seen the ground. Celebrities who knew nothing. Rather, Pawan Singh comes from an area, Asansol, as we know, is very bordering state to Bihar, and he has been influential in that region. He is an artist, and artists generally also have that ability of connecting to the ground. That is how they connect to the people and create that art in that manner. Asansol specifically is one of the regions of Bengal.
Are you saying, sir, that we aren't? Are you saying that because this content is derogatory, sir? Any woman watching it could tell you that. Are you saying it's all right to nominate him because he connects with thousands of people?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying when you say that your question was that he doesn't know much about the people there. My question is, why don't ask this question to TMC also?
Okay.
To TMC also, who has fielded so many stars, who fielded so many people who do not even know anything about Bengal, who have never struggled there, who have never worked there.
Okay.
Rather, Asansol is one region where a lot of people who follow Bhojpuri, and he comes from the Bhojpuri industry, he is entering into politics. The question, the parameters remain the same for everybody.
Okay.
Why is the difference for Pawan Singh?
Let's right. So
Why one star has to be different? Because and others can be in the same bucket, but this one has to be kept out because TMC wants to build a narrative.
Okay,
Why that?
I'm not
You
entirely
don't want to
sure.
answer Sandesh Khali and want to divert the question and build this narrative.
Mr.
I don't think
Yadav,
that's
I
fair.
promise you I'm going to go to Sandesh Khali now, but I don't entirely understand the bucket metaphor you just gave. Let's go over to the TMC right now. Mohammad Tausifur Rahman, who's with us, he's a spokesperson of the AITMC. Sir, I know you had responses to give the BJP. I'm not going to ask you to give those responses. In fact, I'm just going to take to you a direct question, sir. You in fact started, because we started with you, you started by talking about what the last few days have looked like, and you said that the BJP has been talking about Nari Shakti. You're referring obviously to Sandesh Khali and the fact that the BJP has been targeting the TMC. Sir, don't you think though that the BJP does have a point? 55 days it's taken. I know you're going to say that this person was arrested finally, but sir, we've had debate after debate on our channel about the fact that the TMC had enough time. The Calcutta High Court had condemned Sheikh Shah Jahan last week. The week before that, you didn't have to wait 55 days. So that's question number one. But question number two, sir, and perhaps the more important question that I want to ask you, sir, because you are from the TMC tonight. How on earth, sir, can we equate what hundreds of women are coming forward and saying has happened to them in Sandesh Khali? Even just the land grabbing. Let's just talk about the land grabbing. How can we equate that, sir, with Pavan Singh and the derogatory quality of one person's music, sir? Is there at all an equality that can be made?
Ma'am, first of all, I would like to answer each and everything because I'm not running away, because from last 2 weeks I've been hearing about Sandesh Khali. I'm answering each and everything about Sandesh Khali. There is a difference between defending Sandesh Khali and coming up in front and talking like a man and giving a fact about Sandesh Khali. Now, the problem is what Siddharthji is asking.
What is talking like a man? Is that not derogatory?
Yes.
What is this phrase, talking like a man? Is talking like a woman derogatory? What are you trying to say? I've been talking like a man. I've been coming out and talking like a man.
You're sounding
Is
like
that not a
foolish guy,
sexist
please,
remark? To say on national television?
You're sounding very foolish.
I am not, sir. I'm not. I'm just exposing your hypocrisy. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Let me talk about Sandesh Khali. If you want to talk, it's okay. You can talk. But anyway,
please answer anything that you can. Please withdraw what you're just saying. I'm talking like a man on this issue.
Like a man. I'm not a coward like
Mr. Rahman, he does have a point.
I'm a man. Siddharth, I'm a man. I'm not a coward who was running from Manipur like Narendra Modi. He never wanted to incite into the parliament.
Are women coward? What are you saying, sir? I'm a man. I'm not a coward. What is this statement?
You are not getting my point. You want to divert this issue.
You can't even
apologize. Mr. Yadav, 1 second. Please
whatever you're going to utter on Sandesh Khali after this, how do you think I'm going to believe that?
Let Mr. Rahman speak, because we do need to go to other panelists. Mr. Rahman, do go ahead.
Toya, it's not about celebrity. From Shatrughan Sinha to Jaya Prada, Jaya Baduri, Sachin Tendulkar, we are not talking about this celebrity. But I am sure when Shatrughan Sinha was in BJP, okay, when other people was in BJP, turning it back to TMC or whatsoever, whether they are in Congress, BJP or whatsoever, if anyone should use or have used such words like Bengali mal or UP ki mal or Maharashtra ki mal is not negotiable. The point is using such words. The point is not who's a celebrity.
But sir, is this the TMC? Sir, let me just ask though, is this the TMC trying to shift the conversation? So is this the TMC trying to shift the conversation from what's taken place in North 24 Parganas district over the last few years
to
an incidental nomination, sir? One that has now been taken away.
I would want to respond to that. Please reply.
Unnao or Bilkis Bano, you put everything in one bucket. You cannot segregate any woman's dignity. It is as simple as that. No one is running behind. No one is a coward. And again, I will say, I'm a man. I'm talking in the favor of women.
Okay.
And women justice, women equality. Whether it's Sandesh Khali or whatsoever. Whether it's Wrestling Federation women.
Mr. Rahman.
From Wrestling Federation who was crying and howling and wanted justice.
No, I think that's a very that's a very important point. 1 second. Let me just go over to Mahima Singh. So 1 second. We have a third panelist. Mahima Singh is with us. She's a spokesperson of the Congress. Ma'am, we do want to come to you. You've heard everything. You've heard, all right, Mr. Rahman, you're going to have to allow me to let the other panelists speak. Mahima Singh, you're a spokesperson of the Congress, ma'am. You've obviously watched this discussion play out. Do come in on any aspect you'd like to. I also would like to ask you to comment on Bansuri Swaraj's nomination and that entire play out. It's a slightly different aspect from what we've been looking at right now. But the accusation that that the Congress party is making is, how can you say we are dynastic politics at all after this? I do want to ask you, ma'am, a little bit nuance here, though. The BJP has time and time again, so if you look at Bomai, Basavraj Bomai, Anurag Thakur, dynastic politics is actually has been in play in the BJP over the last few years. Do you think there's a reason, though, ma'am, that doesn't stick with the BJP? It does still finally come down to the Congress, that dynastic politics tag. Do you think there's a reason for that, ma'am?
Jai Hind, and thank you for the opportunity, Toya, finally, because the BJP spokesperson seems too keen and too desperate to derail your debate, and I will not allow that for my opportunity. I hope you will give me the same amount of
Please go ahead, ma'am.
Uninterrupted time and not allow the BJP spokesperson to hinder and derail the debate again. Because when the BJP spokesperson was speaking, I was wondering what his mother and sister at his home must be thinking right now, because they surely would not justify Bengal Wali Mal. So, you see, that is one thing. But the BJP's true character stands exposed today. Because you remember the glimpses from the Vikas Yatra, the BJP's Vikas Yatra, and during the last elections in the 5 states. I remember a lot of glimpses, and they would still be out there on the YouTube, where we saw sort of cabaret dances happening on stage in front of their very leaders, their very senior leaders. So that is one thing. You see, the BJP calls Bengal Wali Mal art. The BJP spokesperson just said it is his art. So, and I was also reminded of Smriti Irani's cry about misogyny on the floor of the parliament, when Rahul Gandhi ji gave a gesture of affection, to the PM earlier, and then later on, actually, the day Smriti Irani ji pointed it as misogyny, it was some other gesture. He was saying something like this, that I have spoken. But even if it was what she assumed it to be, it was still not something as B grade as what this Pawan Kumar has done. You see, his series of work is just not only objectionable, but it denigrates the whole character, the whole Sri Asmita जिसे कहेंगे, Sri Asmita को तार करके रख देने वाले व्यक्ति को आप justify कर सकते हैं, then hats off to you. And you all asked about Bansuri Swaraj also, but before that, let me say, there have been a host of withdrawals from the BJP. Gautam Gambhir, Jayant Sinha. It's a tale of lost ambitions, Toya. Today, BJP is a tale of lost ambitions, because some people are withdrawing, others the BJP is dropping. They talk about Sandesh Khali, but they will not talk about Lakhimpur Kheri. They will not talk about why they have repeated Ajay Mishra Teni's candidature. How can he be allowed to contest? Or is there a guarantee to the farmers is a fakery, is a lie? So, Bansuri Swaraj, again, you see, you asked me what are the factors. The factors are very well known to everybody. The money that they have duped off the people of this country over the past 10 years by demonetization, by wrongful GST implementation and all that money is going into, tarnishing the image or branding or misbranding.
Missing 1 second. We have given you that uninterrupted few minutes. I do need to now go back for the last answer to the BJP spokesperson. Mr. Yadav, do touch on what the Congress and the TMC had to say. Mr. Yadav, I also need to ask you, after Pawan Singh was nominated, West Bengal BJP leader Tathagat Roy, former Meghalaya governor, he himself said that the BJP needs to relook this decision. Sir, doesn't the BJP itself have something to say about that?
No, Zoya, I feel what is important to understand is that someone was fielded, he is not contesting, people have objections, we are a party of democracy which supports the constitution and democracy, we are giving the liberty to everybody to critically analyze. But my only question tonight is anything done by any actor, Sir, I was not objecting when others were saying.
No. What is the reason
I was
of not
not
contesting?
objecting when others were saying. If you can't give me the opportunity, if you don't have the patience to listen,
Mr. Rahman,
there's no point.
We do need to allow the BJP to answer.
No. Answer
Who are they
wise.
to give liberty to her? Please ask. He's time and again saying we have given liberty. Who are they to give
Zoya,
liberty? Ask him.
All right, okay.
Zoya, should I continue or should I not?
No, we've run out of time. All right, I'd like to thank all three of our panelists. We weren't able to have a cohesive discussion there, but we did try to get you different voices. We're going to move on from this now to something very different. Day 2 of the glitzy Ambani pre-wedding gala continues to make headlines from Bollywood to Hollywood superstars. Everyone having fun. Let's take a look. This is the last report.